Podcast, you can't win. I touch black and whites just by stroking my chin. Tell Marva got a plan if he just sit in. And we can be the sons and thus fit in. Talking a good game, topics never lame. Conversations just the same, right before they left the brain. Seriously funny, but if you take us seriously, you end up smiling. If not, laugh hilariously. And every Tuesdays we're on the one, so stay in tune before noon. It's the Podical Sons.
It's ridiculously funny.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
We are the Podical Sons. Let's start this show. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, Marv. You know, it's Sunday, the day of recording, the day of us kick back and relax, and, you know, we do our thing.
Actually, today's Monday.
Today's Monday?
Yeah.
It's a Monday?
Just to fuck with you.
No, okay.
Yeah, man, everything good, man. Just trying to pick up the pieces back of my life. You know, had a nice weekend. It's only right, and I still got another day left on my weekend. I took an extra day, so I'm good to go.
So you're not fully shattered. You just you're shattered, but the pieces are still there.
I'm riding the wave, man.
Yeah,
riding the wave. I'm wavy.
Okay. I got
Max
it.
Bigavell. Ow. Yeah, man. Let's get to some of the shits and stuff. Whatever. Let's start locally. Human trafficking ring north. First and foremost, the line of human trafficking is always sounds real kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's.
Why I just can't say pimping? Pimping. I don't know. Human trafficking and pimping. What sounds worse to you?
I think human trafficking sounds worse.
It makes it feel like like you're in shackles, going into a caravan. Yeah. People can see you on display. That's how I feel when like you say pimping and stuff. I'm thinking about like at least she got like a nice dress on. With like a little fur thing, and she got to report to
you know what I mean,
man.
and you treat maybe it's called that because they're treated differently.
What, the pimping?
Yeah, because the pimp game usually the women are hookers who are down for the cause.
Okay.
Where human trafficking, a lot of times, people might be kidnapped, no say, this, that, and the third.
Gotcha.
So probably that's what the difference. I'm assuming that's what the difference would be.
I mean, pimping can go in so many type of realms. I feel like pimping can fall in the lines of human trafficking stuff for there as well, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, all those other things and stuff as well come into the dance. I don't know. When I was looking at everything. You made a post about the dude leading everything.
But that's crazy how large the ring was. I'm like, what? I think I counted at least 15.
What, people?
People that was under him.
Under him.
Yeah, under the one dude, yeah.
Yeah. They said like 31 arrests went out.
31.
31 went out. 34 warrants and over 300 charges.
That's you think about it, that's insane, man. That's insane. But that's just one ring.
Facts. Could you be a pimp?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know, man. It's something about for me, I gotta go out and earn it for myself.
You can pimp yourself. Could you be a gigolo?
In my previous life, I could have been.
What the fuck does that mean? Not in this one.
Not in this one. In my previous life, I was like 6'3".
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? A little bit more darker and buffed.
You're no longer Deuce Bigelow.
Nah.
You're a different kind of gigolo.
No, this life won't cut it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, yo, could I be a pimp? I'm like, I couldn't. I'm too emotional. Because like these dudes and stuff, when I was hearing like these dudes had these girls working even on their period.
Yeah, they were cutthroat with it, man.
Well, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, so I guess if they're on their period, they're like, no, you ain't fucking, you sucking some dick. And any case stuff. And I was looking, I was like, wow, this is wild. Because I'm like, this is where I guess I couldn't be a pimp. Because I look at it and stuff as like, when do you need a day to recover But I guess some pimps stuff, they're like, yo, no off days.
There's no off days, and that's just the thing, right? Like, you got to go out there, go make that money, right?
Yeah, like I couldn't do it.
And it's weird because you would think like you would think as a pimp you maybe have 3 or 4 girls, I would say, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And maybe one can rest and the other 3 could work or something like that. But then I really started thinking about it. I was like, well, if you're a pimp and you got like 3 or 4 girls, and the 3 or 4 girls you got, they all live in the same place, then they got synchronized. They got synchronized periods,
right?
So they all shutting down shop at the same time.
But that's how it is though. Because I think too. I remember I saw that documentary, American Pimp.
Yeah,
old flick, and the dude was saying that like in his house and stuff, he has like 5 of them.
Right.
And I guess like only the main bitch or the head bitch, she's the one that shares a room with him.
Yeah.
And the other ones share a room. Whatever, right? And that's how it is. So he's like, they don't pay for shelter, they don't pay for clothes. He provides all that type of stuff after they do all that type of stuff.
Okay.
And I'm like, they still all living together in the one roof. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would surely change the dynamic of things if you're trying to get your rent paid, ain't nobody working, but
when the river is red,
why you can't go out and work yourself, man? That's
when the river is red, take the dirt road instead.
Take the dirt road instead.
That's what a nasty man knowing taking anals told me.
But I mean, the funny thing is like if you speak to some of these women, a lot of them will tell you like, yo, they have some customers that they don't even sleep with. They just, they get paid for their time and stuff like that.
Right. And see, that's what, remember I was telling you about the whole host club thing, whatever, the Japanese host club thing?
Yeah.
That's what I was about, because I realized a lot of people and stuff, they're just looking and they're yearning for the convo.
Right.
Because I remember, like I was talking to one girl and stuff, whatever, and she said that, I guess she doesn't, quote unquote, like me like that.
Yeah.
But she said she loves my conversation. So I'm like, well, then that's what the podcast is for, boo. You can always hear the conversation.
That's find us on the pod.
Exactly. But then she's saying that herself, because I guess she's been through some stuff in her life.
Yeah.
She's not really that kind of sexual kind of person and stuff, whatever.
Right.
That like I might make it, like that I might want.
Yeah.
But she said at the end of the day, it's the conversational thing. And then I thought about that when it came to the whole prostitution thing and stuff too, because they have, what is it? I think I was seeing in the Now newspaper with the girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
And yes, they might have sex with him, but they might just need a lap to lay on and to talk and get out some thoughts.
Yes.
And if the person is all like in that kind of touchy notion, they'll expose some things.
Yeah, man.
Because like, look, pillow talk. When we're talking about willow to pillow, like pillow talk and everything like that, whatever. You're with a comfort level and stuff with your woman.
Right.
And you would vibe out and just get a little boo-booed up and everything. She might do the little hair brush or like, I don't know. I like when women's like, brush my hair.
Brush your hair?
Yeah, with their hand.
That'll get you talking?
Start singing like a little stool pigeon, man. Okay, I drank the Kool-Aid last week.
You need a stool pigeon vibe? She rub your head?
That's it. So, I mean, it can come up and stuff to that level, right? And some people just pay the money for that. Some people might pay for the intimacy. Some people just might need that little fix. Whatever is clever and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah, I can see that. I definitely can see that.
So, I mean, it's possible. So I just look at it something like, to these young women and stuff that are caught up in these things, our hearts go out to you. Picking up the pieces afterwards is a lot rough.
Well, I can imagine, man, is that like it's emotional and psychological, right? Like it's not just a physical thing. I mean, the damage is irreparable, especially how they're brought into it. You know what I mean? It's like these guys, they come in, they act all nice, make them seem like they're the greatest thing in the world. Then slowly they start asking them to do certain things, certain fear, this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden it's, I need you to go do this. Yeah,
but isn't most of the time it's like, they're going to pitch something great to act like everything's great?
Why men great till they got to be great?
Why men be great? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they come into those lines and stuff, whatever, like, you know, like salute, like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to those people and stuff as well. Now, all the stuff is like super broken as we might imagine. Yeah. Because some of them, I think, kind of made peace with the darkness. Yeah, yeah. And they're probably easier to pull out compared to the ones that haven't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And some of them might even have been in the game before they even found themselves a pimp or a trafficker. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's you know, it's a mind state thing. At some point, you know, it's, you know, you're either forced into the game or you want to be in the game, right? And you know, for a lot of times, for a ring to be that big, I don't think it's a lot of willingness. A lot of times it's forced. You know what I mean? It's a lot of runaways, a lot of kids on the street, a lot of people who are in unfortunate circumstances. I would think that, you know, that they're the easiest victims to rope in. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And it was like the ring was like, it was like a family affair, because it was like dude, the leader, and then his brothers and shit.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they had sisters.
Don't know. They might have, because like I said, your photo thing, you probably seen what, 15, 16 people?
Yeah.
There was still another
15?
15, 16 and stuff that are out there that not to be seen. So that could have been a possibility, but ain't no business like family business though, man.
And I think that's part and parcel another reason why I couldn't do it, because I had sisters that I grew up with. You know what I mean? My mom's always been in my life. You understand? So seeing females, growing up with females, growing up with a father who, you know, tells you that a woman should be treated like this, right? Or you know, you this is what you got to bring to a table and have, you know, respect and manners for a lady. Learning all of that, then turn around and thinking that, yo, this bitch got to go work and make my money. Like, you know what I mean? It's, and then for me personally, I feel it would make me feel less of a man.
Because you pimping?
Yeah, because why? What? I don't got two hands. I can't go out there and make a living for myself. That I gotta now force somebody else to do it.
I mean, my stay-at-home 649 lotto dream stuff, if I don't win the lotto, and some woman, you know, some lovely woman that I'm in love with, if she's listening, and she has that income to take care of her brother and I take care of the household stuff. Right. I mean, we're both exchanging services and stuff, but it's just that the financial purpose is a little different.
Okay. What if it was like this? A woman that you like, right? Or a woman that you love, you know, you taking care of each other, right?
Right.
Finances is low, right? And she come to you, she say, all right, I'm going to sell this booty to get her some cash.
We don't need to sell the vagina for cash.
See, well, there's the difference.
Yeah, right? But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't, like, you see those dudes and stuff out there taking photos of their chicks, like on social media. Yeah. And they chick is like, you know, doing the whole quotes and all the poses and everything, like whatever. Right. And then you look in their bio, I'm married to such and such and such, because he's the nigga that takes all the photos. Yeah. Whatever's clever. Yeah. My thing is, I just feel a type of way when it comes to them. I was like, y'all made peace with this type of nonsense. I can't make peace with it from who I am. Yeah. The type of person I am and stuff, whatever. If my girl's gonna be, you know, like, you know, spreading those eagles and stuff, whatever, for the Jamaican people, the sketel sprawling out and everything like that, I'm all kosher with that just for me.
Yeah, just for me. For me too. I'm good with it for me.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, for somebody else to come get that type of stuff, I'm jealous, or I'm that type of dude that's like, no, my gusta, I'm not gonna roll with that, whatever. Yeah. So that's just my realm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just me.
I hear that.
So I'm like, I couldn't do it and stuff, whatever. Like, yo, you about to go sell the booty? I'm like, well, if you're gonna sell the booty and stuff, whatever, I guess that's where we part ways. SpongeBob, I mean, I'm gonna head out, you know?
Yeah. I hear you.
All right, man. So on to the next. Thoughts and prayers for Atatiana Jefferson and her family during this hard time. She was shot and killed in her home by a Fort Worth cop. You know, I'm not even gonna mention his name because this is nonsense. But white cop. He shot her in her house. Now, the way how the situation came out is that her door was cracked open. Front door was cracked open.
Right.
Neighbors said they're going to call police because they know she's in there and she lives there with her nephew.
Right.
Called police, and police went around to the back and went to the window. She got nervous because it was like around 1 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
Atatiana reached for her gun.
Okay.
She reached for her gun. The officer seen that she reached for the gun, and then he just let off the shot and killed her. The situation and stuff, whatever, that's what the media has been giving us so far.
So far.
Right?
Right.
When I first got the story and stuff, they made it seem like, yo, the lady was just like in her bed and then she just got plugged.
Yes, that's how I received it.
Right. So then when I got the information and stuff and I looked at it, I'm like, she's in her house. She has a license. She's okay to reach. Stand your grounds, defend, you're protecting your land, your home. But this cop killing a person in their head is like the Mr. John situation with Miss Guyver.
Right.
Geiger, excuse me.
Yeah.
So my question is this going to be an ongoing issue in Texas? And if so, what should the black people in Texas do? Because if you know you're paying your taxes for your assassin, you're paying your assassins.
Yeah.
Should you really stay in the state of Texas? Because there was Dallas for Geiger.
Right.
For Fort Worth, there was this Officer Dean dude.
Now, and here's the thing, because you like I said, when it first broke, I'm in the same position as you. I didn't know about the gun that she had. Right. It just seemed like they made it seem like dude just seen somebody walking in, yelled out a few things, and then just started firing. Right. And we know in a situation like that where the blame will lie, right?
Right.
But now when I'm thinking about it, if I'm a cop, right, and I see somebody in there, I don't know who it is, I don't know what the motive is. I've been called on a welfare check, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see somebody reaching for a gun. Now at that point, I gotta wonder: am I in danger? Am I not in danger?
Right.
Now, it's for me, it's always boiling down to the type of training that they're receiving. Like, how do you determine certain things? How do you determine your life is in danger versus it being a situation where you can still control? That one's a hard read, man. And then as a black person, or not even a black person, just a homeowner, especially a single female, right? You don't know what's going on outside. You don't know what's happening. So you're trying to protect yourself.
True.
So you know what I mean. So you're grabbing for your gat, whatever.
Right.
And it's just it's an unfortunate circumstance. But it would just seem like, and I can't even pinpoint the location. I can't even just say Texas. Because to me, it's just a training thing worldwide for police, or in the US for police.
It is, but see, okay, the reason why I say Texas and stuff for that, because this Amber Geiger thing has not even been put to rest yet.
No.
Right?
This is like a week after.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, when the shooting took place, whatever, yeah, it was a year ago.
Yeah.
But it just still sucks the fact that you have some people and stuff looking in the community and stuff like, damn, Dallas cops are killing people in their home. Damn, Fort Worth, Texas, cops are killing people in their own home. You as a homeowner, stuff, as being a black person and stuff, you're like, okay, if you're a woman, you're like, well, this only happened to the man. But now you're a man. Now you're like, it's happening to the woman.
You're looking and saying, yeah,
it's be like,
wow.
Yo, like, you could be in your house just minding your business.
Right.
Whatever. And for all you know, how you know somebody's going to call the police and stuff on your house? or even just in your vicinity. If you're in your house, you're just chilling, watching movies and stuff like whatever, and you see no flashing cherries outside your house, and then you see somebody walk past your window and stuff armed with a gun.
Yeah.
How do you know if that's a cop or not?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I can,
and that's what I'm saying. I can see from her side, her
perspective.
And that's what I'm saying. But from their side, you can understand it and stuff too.
Yeah.
Because if you're a cop, you're looking like, yo, you just came out here for a check. Is that somebody trying to reach for a gun? I know what a gun looks like from whatever training I received.
Right.
And either kill or be killed.
But then we have situations where white people with guns walking around threatening to shoot up shit. They don't get shot dead.
From the cops, facts. That's facts.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you want to give them that, but at the same time, when you start thinking about like other situations where this may have happened, but of a person of another color and the turnout that they've received,
right?
It's like, I don't know, man. You know, it almost reminds me of, remember the shooting of that youth, Sammy Yatim or something like that.
Dude on the streetcar with the knife?
The dude on the streetcar with the knife.
Okay.
Right? There's a situation where he's posing a threat, he's posing harm.
Right.
Right? Now, what he's posing a threat for and he's posing a harm with is a knife. So this means he's got to be within striking distance to do you anything.
He might have throwing knife skills.
He could be a knife thrower. Good, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. You have a police officer who fires not once, not twice.
9 times?
9 times.
Right.
So now you think about it, right? And you say to yourself, well, at what point do you say, I'm no longer shooting to incapacitate this person. I'm now shooting to try and kill this person.
Right.
And you look at the situation like that, right? Oh, this person is reaching for the gun. What do I do? Do I shoot with no regards? Do I try to aim at the leg? Do I try to hit the hip? Wherever the side he's reaching for.
Right.
What do I do? Somebody said to me that police training goes like this. You fire 3 shots. I don't know how true this is because I'm not an officer. Right?
Go ahead, shoot.
You fire 3 shots at the mass. So the mass being
chest area,
the chest area, right? Because it's the easiest part to hit, right? You're trained to fire 3 shots at the mass, right? Whether those 3 shots incapacitates you or kills you doesn't matter. That's where you're trained to shoot at. So if this is where you're trained to shoot at, that's where they're gonna shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? It's instinct. At some point you're moving off of instinct, right? The training kicks in.
Right, because you have the theory in your head.
Yeah, and everything is you're making a split-second decision. So you're not saying to yourself, "Oh shit, this might go down. Let me try and shoot for the leg. Let me try and shoot for the arm." No, you going with your training.
Right. Okay.
Right? Bam, bam, bam. 3 in the chest or 3 in the mass, right? Maybe we need to start training the cops differently. If that's the case, if this is how they're training them, maybe you got to start training them differently. Yeah, you know what? The chest area, that's the biggest part of the body, but it should be a secondary thing.
So it's the training you're saying.
Yeah, it should be a secondary thing. Maybe there should be a 5 shots. Maybe there should be 5 shots.
5?
2 shots anywhere that's not vital.
Okay.
to see if you can incapacitate that person.
Right.
Right? Slow that person down. Scare the person. Right? If you fire those 2 shots, and now that person is coming at you full steam ahead, then the rest of the training should kick in for the other 3 shots, which is critical mass.
Gotcha.
As opposed to just right off the bat shooting for critical mass.
Right. Yeah, I see where you're going. Because, see, I look at it and stuff as that, one, what you're talking about and stuff, is that a Toronto police type of thing, whatever you heard? Or is that what kind of police?
It was a post I was reading, so I don't know where that person was. But he said his wife is a cop.
Okay.
So he was saying, this is the training that they received.
Right.
So, I just took it for
well, I mean,
if
if they can adopt to one unified thing and stuff, whatever, and give it a shot. Because, I mean, if you don't have anything in place now, at least if you throw something in place, then we'll see how that goes and stuff, whatever. Try it out. But a lot of times, stuff, whatever, you, fresh off the academy, coming in like 3 months into the game.
Yeah.
Me, Chief Wiggum status, I've been in this bitch 20 years and stuff, whatever. For me to adopt to a new regimen and stuff, whatever, like, this is what I know and this is what saved me for that long.
Right.
Then that'll be a different dance and stuff, whatever. So I mean, like, yeah, they should like move forward and say, as of 2020, this new regimen, which you're talking about, should be implemented. If you can't ride with that and stuff, whatever, instantaneously, once you do break the new code, your ass is grass. We're not defending you with blue blood. We're defending you. We're gonna defend our name, and you're gonna be fired and prosecuted and dealt with on your own.
Where do warning shots come into play?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
Because it's a term that I hear. It's a term that I've seen being used. Who fires warning shots? Do police fire warning shots?
Police do.
They fire warning shots.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's the police, you see them moving. It's the police. Pow, pow. The next 2 is in you.
But even those people might react a lot different and stuff too. Because if you're holding a gun, and my hands, I'm holding a gun at you, my hand's shaky as shit. You fire off a shot, that shot might just scare me straight to pull the trigger. So that's what I'm saying. The warning shots are good to occasions and some bad to occasions, but it's all, I'm assuming, under training and how it is and stuff where you're supposed to assess the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for the cops and stuff for them to see how that goes down because there's not one unified system that they go by with small little twist for Fourth Ward, twist for little Dallas or anything like that.
Right.
But across the board and stuff and everything like whatever, it's used to your discretion. So that's why I subscribe in common sense and uncommon sense, because a situation and stuff like that, if I'm that cop, I'm going to go in through the front door first before I go in through the window. Yeah. If I call out through you and stuff on the front door and I don't hear no response, then that's a different story. That cop cam, he didn't make no call out to her from the front door.
No.
He went straight to the window.
Right.
So he went straight to the window. Then he's saying this, whatever. And if she's in there playing games like they're saying and stuff, whatever, when I play my video games, my shit ain't at no decent level.
No.
If I have headset on, you know I'm not hearing shit.
Right.
And if I have it on and stuff out and about with it, it's not at a decent level where it's whispered where I am a grown-ass man. That woman was a grown-ass woman. So at the end of the day, there's some little volume going to be had. So if there's volume popping off, how am I supposed to hear you and stuff, whatever, if you're like, and if you're outside the window?
Yeah. For them to, I don't get the parking down the street and then walking to the location.
Sometimes you don't want to let your situation be known. It's the same thing when I'm saying with the cherries and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because, when they pull up, especially, some people don't talk to police. So if you're a cop, and this is what I understand and stuff with those cops, they don't do that and everything. You're a cop, you pull up down the street, whoever sees the car, they're just watching to see where this cop and stuff is going to go. Because their main concern and stuff is that the cop has to come back to the cruiser eventually.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. When they see where you're going and stuff and everything and whatever, it's not giving you the time to notify whoever the hell. So let's say if cop park right down the corner and 7 houses down, is that's where they're going?
Yeah.
By the time you see the cop at the third house and stuff, and then you're across the street, you're looking like, okay, that's not little Mike's house. he's stopping that because he's still walking.
Yeah.
And now when he realizes you get to the 7th house, whatever, like, oh, that's Atatiana's house.
Yeah.
And he's like, why is he going to Atatiana's house and stuff like whatever? And why is he going to the back? The front door looked kind of open.
Yeah.
So now the cop has the kind of the preempt attack regardless. Because they park way down the street, but they now have a preempt attack just in any case of some bullshit was to pop off. I get that part.
Okay.
But some parts and stuff like that, I just don't understand where my common sense would kick in and like, why you don't go through the door and make this noise? Because I thought it was standard training.
Yeah.
It's the police. Could you come out with your hands up?
Yeah.
That wasn't said. So that's why I'm like, he knew where he went wrong. That's the reason why he tried to resign before anything and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this plays out. But all I'm saying is stuff to the folks. If I'm from Texas, I wouldn't feel comfortable there in the state because this happened in one city, this happened to another city and stuff, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I'm solo dolo, oh, most deaf, I'm packing up, I'm sliding out. I'm gonna just tell my job like, yo, can you relocate me or can I start applying for some other places? Because at the end of the day, how do you feel safe as a homeowner? You could be in your house and you could just have your back door open or even your front door open and stuff like that. I know tons of people here don't lock their doors.
Oh, dude. A lot of people don't lock their doors.
And that's what I'm saying. So like,
a lot of people don't lock their doors, man.
So how do I know if the cop is following somebody and they're just testing doors and my open door is the one they come through and I didn't lock it by accident and now the cop's in my house pointing a gun at me and stuff and like, I didn't do shit. I'll feel uncomfortable. That's just me.
I think it could happen anywhere, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man, let's get to some lighter stuff, man. Let's get to some lighter and brighter stuff, man. Salute to Tyler Perry, man. And salute to Tyler Perry because of his grand opening of his studio. It's a massive piece of work.
Yes, man.
And I heard it rivals like Disney studios.
Yeah. I heard it crushes a couple of
studios.
A couple of studios, well-known studios.
Yeah, I seen the photos of the White House set.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's dope. But then again, the show, The Oval, is gonna be shot there.
Right.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
And
you know what I think is dope? That he named some of the what are they called?
The sets?
The sound stages after prominent black actors.
Yeah. But, and I guess, see...
I mean, he even named one after Spike Lee, and him and Spike Lee always never seen eye to eye.
Yeah, but I want to say he's a bigger person in more ways than some.
Yeah.
But he's a bigger person and stuff for that, because I know like most of the time when things clash, it's kind of more of a Spike Lee issue.
Right,
Why they clash. And for him to still recognize greatness and stuff with that, and for them to have a sit down, talk about it and stuff and still name it, that shows he's a bigger person and stuff in this.
For sure, 100%.
So like, salute to Tyler Perry and stuff for that. I was shocked that he didn't have like a Sidney Poitier thing and the way how he speaks so highly of him. And it caught me off guard because I remember for years I seen him in other interviews and he mentioned Sidney Poitier's name.
Right.
So when I didn't hear that he had a set, whatever, or like a sound area or anything it just kind of threw me off. I'm like, you know what? Whatever's clever, because there's still prominent people who've done stuff in the acting world and all the above. And, but it's even like Diane Carroll. Because we talked about Diane Carroll and stuff the other day and stuff when she passed.
Yes.
And I remember she said something and stuff, whatever, where the lines is that if they don't invite you to the party, make your own party. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's probably dying to try to, go shoot all his Medea flicks or other flicks and stuff, whatever, in these places.
Right.
And they're like,
we're not having it.
So he made his own studio now. Yeah. And so hence, therefore, everybody can shut their pie hole. And I'm a fan of that.
Do you think if the shit didn't go down with Cosby would have got a soundstage?
Nah, I don't think that was in Cosby's realm. I'm not speaking for Bill, but I think like if we look at from when Bill was popping.
No, I mean Tyler would have named one a soundstage after Cosby if he didn't get caught up in his ish.
I don't know though. possible, but I don't know. Because the reason I say I don't know, because I'm like, it's the same realm as Sidney Poitier, right?
Yeah.
But I want to say Sidney Poitier has more of a thing, because I think Sidney Poitier did more Broadway stuff, like how Tyler Perry and the Medea things and stuff were.
Right.
Sidney didn't get one. I don't think Bill would have got one.
You didn't think Bill would have got one?
I don't think Bill would have got one and stuff, whatever. That's just me, though. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, but my thing and stuff is that I like that it was built on Confederate land. It was built on old Confederate land, so like made a statement and stuff whatever within that Georgia area, you know, with the cotton picking regions and all that it used to be in.
100%.
My thing is like, why do you think it would have been better for it to be, or important to be in Atlanta because of that? Because there's so much other places and stuff in America you could utilize.
I think that is one thing, right? But I also think, for me, it's the population of Atlanta when it comes to black folk and the economical power that the black folks hold in Atlanta. I think that's probably more of a key reason. Mm. And a lot of stuff entertainment wise happens in Atlanta from the black perspective. Right. So I think he's kind of looking at that and then just kind of expanding our territory or our realm of what we're doing in those situations.
Mm. Okay, I see that. But yeah, but I mean, like I said, nothing but greatness and bigness and stuff whatever for Tyler and all the above. And a lot of stars came out for, like, you know, to see the new place and the setup and everything. I heard it was something phenomenal to see.
Well, even I remember like when 50 did a post of getting the invite. Mm-hmm. It came in like some miraculous case, like the invite, mm-hmm. where you open it and it was like a video presentation. It was no, you know, you get the card sent. Yeah. The presentation of it was like incredible, man. So it's just, you know, it's good to see, you know, a person of color getting something of that magnitude happening. But let's not forget, Oprah has a sound, you know, Oprah has a set of studios too.
Yeah.
She got the Harpo Studios.
She had a Harpo studio.
Where's that? Is that in Hollywood? Do you know where? I wonder where that's located.
I think it is in like one of those branched off places and stuff in the California.
In California?
But it still doesn't rival this bad boy.
No.
This bad boy is a whopping piece of land.
Yeah, no.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, like, I'm dying to see what this do in the future, whatever. Because I know Black Panther was done.
Parts of the stage, yeah.
It was done in Tyler Perry Studios and stuff, whatever, right? So, I mean, there's tons of things and stuff, whatever, but it just expanded on to more.
I think the real credit will be when people outside of the black community start approaching him to use his, you know what I mean? Those people who are saying, Hollywood may not be all where it's at. You know what? Let's go film in Atlanta. And it'd be like some like real prominent producers.
Well, yeah, I mean,
saying this
over a period of time, like it's not just for black people. Yeah, but it's just you kind of created a lane for the peoples and stuff. But it's like come one, come all.
Right.
So if you couldn't get through over there in LA, being a black person over there, try your shot over here.
Yeah.
There's something like to help the peoples and stuff with it, but I don't think it's just like a color type of thing. So I think anybody, if Steven Spielberg and stuff feels like he might be able to pull the move,
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, then that be that, whatever. But I mean, it shouldn't be just black, like, you know.
Well, you know, and we're not looking at it as it should just be black, right? But now we got to look at it on the flip side. A Steven Spielberg, who is, and one of the reasons why. Another reason why I think they chose Atlanta is because the industry and tax laws. So I think it's actually cheaper to do what you're doing as far as putting together a movie, this, that, and the third. I think like I don't know if it's the taxes or whatever, but I think it's actually cheaper in Atlanta.
So you can put that shit in somewhere like Idaho.
You probably could, but
They might just tax you on potatoes and shit there. That's it.
Also got to do with the resources too, right? Like you don't want it to be too far out and too out of the way where people come to your soundstage and then they got to drive like 20 miles to the nearest hotel to go shack up or whatever, right? So it's also got to have resources around you.
True, but I feel like those things stuff that can be still met and dealt with and stuff for the older period of time. It's just like when you and your squad and stuff was trying to go do raid Area 51.
Yeah.
How many people and stuff in the area probably said like, yo, their hotel had this, but they're gonna not. The motel had this, but they're gonna make a few add-ons just in case of that, to prepare for the crowd.
Yeah.
And all type of shit like that. Like people were more accommodating to like what you think, because even like when Amazon was trying to come here,
right,
whatever, right? People were saying like, okay, well, Amazon's gonna come build up outside Waterloo, outside Toronto, and put the little thing there. Mad people are gonna start moving over there. Hotels, grocery stores, all those things are just pending just to go up to fit this new hub.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Over a period of time, they will do whatever it takes to kind of fit to the hub.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be an issue and stuff like that, whatever. All right, man. Next thing on the docket, man. Drake's dad's in his feelings. He's in his feelings. Dennis Graham's in his feelings. Aubrey, do you love me? I don't know. So Drake's father and stuff has been going back and forth with this, back and forth, or should I say back to back?
Maybe back to back might be more fitting,
more
suitable.
With each other publicly and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They even heard Denis has a diss track. I wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Dennis got a diss track?
I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I seen that shit on Media Takeout. I'm like,
listen,
not today saying.
I'm almost of the opinion that Pusha T might have penned it.
I'm not far off from that.
Yo, can you imagine Pusha T penning a diss track for your daddy to diss you?
I don't know. Because here's my thing. My thing and stuff is that if Pusha did do it, or if he did, what's the plan, something like that, whatever. The part where I feel away and stuff was that, what's that last one he did? The Story of Adonis?
Yes.
The Pusha T diss track?
Yeah.
And he was talking about like Drake's mom. I think her name is Sandy. And he's like, oh, because Sandy didn't get the ring and stuff and your pops left you thing, that's why you're repeating the history about being a deadbeat dad to your son Adonis. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's not nice. So a man said all this type of shit and already took shots at your thing, your character. Now he's saying, hey, I know you and your son's going through some things, but let me write these rhymes and stuff for you.
Well, I mean, who's to know? He didn't go up to Push and say, listen, I heard what you said, and it was nothing like that. I was always in Drake's life. Oh, word? What you mean then? Drake fronting? Yeah, Drake only fronting for the music. Oh, you gonna fix Drake?
Shit. My question is, should absentee fathers like Dennis Graham has been portrayed in Drake's music remain quiet? Because it's all fun and games until the kid makes it, right?
Yeah.
And then when the kid makes it and stuff, whatever, and they're now professional and stuff, whatever, they come pouring out the sewers like zombies. Family members, fathers, and all this type of stuff too. You agree?
Well, you know what? I see them coming out the woodworks when the child makes it and so forth like that. But here's the thing. Would Dennis have said the things that he said if Drake didn't mention him in the track? Because I still think he would have came around with the success of his son.
Okay.
Right?
If he was a deadbeat.
If he was a deadbeat and his son picked up his life, brought the pieces all together. Now his son's a multi-millionaire. Mm-hmm. And now he's trying to get on the action. I can see him coming back for that.
Yeah.
And I can see him shutting his pie hole, right? But I think it was a reporter that was asking him a question. And he was like, nah, you know what I mean? Drake says those things, but that wasn't really me. And when I confronted him about it, he was like, I only did
He said
that
it
to
to
sell
Nick Cannon.
records.
He was on Nick Cannon's show.
Yeah, that's right. It was Nick Cannon's show.
Right.
And he was like, yo, I'm only doing it to sell records.
Right.
Right? Now, if I'm looking at it, because we got to look at it as let's say the accusations were false.
Okay.
And he was not a deadbeat dad.
All right.
Right? I'm gonna be straight up and defend my honor. I'm gonna say, listen, yo, it is what it is, man. Dude trying to sell records. I've been in dude's life. So what he's saying or what he's portraying me out to be, I'm not.
Right, because you know the truth and you're getting tired of your character being damaged.
Exactly.
Right, and then that's what I'm saying. The whole back-to-back type of thing with them two is that Drake has said, no, his lyrics are real. I rap real shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You mean gonna make me buy bottles for Charlamagne, and then he bought Charlamagne some bottles.
You bought
So
Charlamagne the bottles.
he's trying to live that type of life, and if you're trying to live that type of life, whatever, for somebody to say you're not, you as a spectator, like, who do you side with?
Yeah. Kind of hard to make that choice, that the decision, because you don't know as a spectator. You don't know what the real deal is.
Exactly, we don't know the real deal, but
especially in a time where we know. Listen, man, a lot of these cats out here with these lyrics, they ain't real.
Facts. But not only that, but I want to say like the whole like father thing, like the whole absentee father thing. If you've been an absentee father, just saying, not Denis, but if you have been an absentee father and stuff, whatever, and then you realize your kid then got this little stature, power, and everything like whatever, do you come to the surface? Or do you just go on the low, be like, hey, just to let you know I'm your pops?
Nah, I'm a lay low. If we didn't have a relationship before that, I'm a lay low.
That's what I'm thinking.
Personally, I'm a lay low. But we already know we already know people ain't like us, Marv.
True, but I mean,
we
okay.
know that, man.
So people like us could even be LeBron's father, because we never heard about LeBron's father. LeBron, like he said, straight goods. My mom, she's the only one, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Our father could have been slid through, be like, yo, just to let you know, I'm here. I don't want shit.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
Yeah.
Keep the slander to a low. I am here. Apologize. I ain't get you, wasn't there for all that, whatever. But I'm found. Or LeBron got all that money. You mean to tell me and stuff, whatever, Ancestry.com, or like he can pay some investigators to find out who his father is?
LeBron ain't trying to look for his daddy, man. Come on, man.
You think. He ain't
trying to look for his daddy.
You
Look,
think.
man, look, the dude's like, yo, nigga wasn't around before. Yeah, like I ain't trying to break him off.
But
nothing.
but that's what I'm saying. At least you know now and stuff, whatever. You as LeBron, you know for a fact that like, okay, let's say the man's name was like Willacoochee James. If you knew Willacoochee James and stuff and everything, you knew this is your father now. So if eventually this nigga try to pop up with it, or somebody else might pop up, like you might pop up.
Yeah.
Smooth. You might slide up there like, yo, I'm your pops. Nah, my father's Willacoochee James. You is not him. I know what the hell he look like. Next! That's what I'm saying. It's still good to know. Because even if you know and stuff, whatever, you can shoot that shit down and stuff with straight out the water. All that money LeBron don't have? Really, nigga?
Yeah. I
think it's already been done. But as I'm saying, absentee fathers and stuff, I feel like they're too wild to me, because I feel like they should just dance on a realm of stuff that, like, if you might be looking for some claim to fame or some finances or whatever that came and stuff, whatever.
Right.
That's all on the fact that if that person has come to that point in your life to accept you. And if you know you've been missing action and stuff, whatever, you can't just jump up and stuff and be like you were a day one cheerleader.
Nah, you can't. You can't do any of that.
But like somebody will say that and stuff, but they'd be like, oh, way back when I was in middle school, I used to have a mean ass jump shot. So hence, you probably get your basketball skills from me. Like, what the fuck?
You inherited my jump shot?
Like,
you inherited nothing else,
yeah,
but you got my jump shot.
You got my jump shot. You got my jump shot. Your mama's family got an ugly form, whatever. You see how your form's finished?
Yeah,
that's mine.
That's me.
I can learn it from basketball training? Nah. Genetics. You got it. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it can get to that wild point, whatever. But I just feel like absentee fathers should kind of shut up, fall back.
I think so too, man. I think so too. And it's a shame though, man. I don't think you should let it get that far. If you have not been involved in your son's life all the way up to the point where he is now a man,
He or she.
He or she, yeah.
He or
Man
she.
or woman. You know what? I don't think you should be coming around. Don't be a Johnny come lately. Now, granted, there's situations that might have befallen you that you couldn't act as that father that you should have been.
Right.
But the moment you've cleared or got over that hurdle, you should try to have made peace with your son or daughter and try and at least have some form of relationship. You know what I mean? It may not be the A1 father-son, father-daughter, mother-son, mother-daughter relationship, but some type of thing. Some type of, speaking terms.
I think you just know who you are.
Yeah.
So the person can just know who you are.
Just it. That's it.
And then yeah, you can just keep it cordial.
Yeah.
That's it. Not saying, you gotta miss it in your life for like 20 odd years and be like, hey, we're best friends and father and son or father and daughter now. Like, no, just keep it cordial. You know who the person is. Done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know. I agree. I agree with that.
That's it.
Shaq did a whole song about his...
By his pops?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. There's tons of people and stuff like that, whatever. It's not just, like I said, not just a Drake and stuff in this situation. Like I said, we don't know if Denis and stuff, whatever, has been like that or not. But I mean, when you have one person said, I'm not a deadbeat, and another person said, you are a deadbeat in a song.
Yeah.
Who do you believe? The known figure or the person and stuff trying to defend their honor?
Especially if the known figure make you dance.
Exactly. So that's it. So, okay. Another thing and stuff, whatever. Let's talk about this shit right here. I was watching this show, Black Women Own the Conversation.
Wait, that's the name of the show?
That's the name of the show. Black Women Own the Conversation.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
I always say
Was
this.
there a lot of tea sipping?
Not tea spilling. But the audience is probably filled with more women than it was with men. Whatever. And they looked like they were in kind of feelings. But in this particular thing, it was a fat black woman.
Yeah.
Blames obesity on racism. Do you agree with her?
I'm trying to figure out how she making a connection. Obesity on race. Well, I don't agree with her, but what is she basing her argument on? Did she explain how she came to that reasoning?
She's saying like the diets and stuff, whatever that's out here, like the ketos and all that type of stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Are more geared towards your white people types. That they're not geared and stuff towards like to helping black people and stuff whatever lose weight and all the above. But I feel like there's a few things that might be in race wise.
Yes.
Other things stuff that just might be in lifestyle wise.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like I want to say, like if we're looking at black and Caucasians and stuff, or the average Caucasian and everything, we put more things on our foods than they do for taste purpose.
Well, how many Caucasians eat pig's feet?
Not that many.
Okay, well, even the choice of foods.
But that's what I'm
Forget
saying.
about what we put
Exactly,
on it.
that's
The
what I'm
choice
saying.
of foods.
The lifestyles and stuff, the lifestyle and the foods and stuff, they come in two different realms. So like when you're in the realm of stuff where if they're doing the research, where it's not like it's a good amount of black people doing the research and stuff on a diet.
Yeah.
Not saying it can't happen.
Right.
But if they're in charge of the whole diet and obesity thing and stuff, whatever, most of the time they're going to look at their own people or people who are like them.
Okay.
So then now, and yeah, you might have a few, I want to say, not placebos and stuff, but I'm going to say other people and stuff to add to the graph to say, okay, the demographic and stuff is here to say, all right, so if we're going to check out 10 people, we'll have 7 Caucasians, Latino, a black first, and an Asian person. And then do the work and stuff for that. So it might come out like this will work for the 7 Caucasians.
But I just can't
It's not a controlled thing. What's up?
But I just don't understand why a keto diet wouldn't work for all races.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that too, but then if like, let's say like with the keto is like the protein stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
You're a chicken, if you're black and I'm white,
Yeah.
my name is now Colin. If your chicken and stuff has like all these type of extra seasons on there,
Yes.
and everything, it might kill the nutrients and stuff, whatever. And it might, remember, you add in things, you add on calories, you're adding on fats. You know how it gets down when you're adding on things.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. If I just have salt and pepper on my same grilled chicken breast, and your chicken breast has like Cajun, this, lemon pepper, all this type of stuff, whatever, that's not the same kind of meat no more.
No. But you can't call it racism because that's your choice of putting that stuff on.
I'm not calling it racist. That lady is. That's what I'm saying. That lady calling it racist and stuff. But I'm like, yo, boo, you gotta look at that instead of calling obesity racism. So the obesity is racist. So I'm like, where are you getting your math from with it? But then you have other black people and stuff. We touched on this before or whatever, saying that they can't be racist because they're not in the position of power. And I'm telling you, this bullshit. Because the show's called Black Women on the Conversation.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's how I see it. 100%.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what's next? She's gonna blame stupidity on heterosexuality or some shit like that. I don't know.
But it's weird and fishy at the same time that she would even think that. I mean,
so that's what I'm saying. I was like,
there's a lot of things that contribute to obesity. I wouldn't put racism in any of those.
Facts. Like I said, I was looking at him like, I don't know what's wrong with this fat lady and stuff, whatever. But I guess she's just angry. I like fat chicks. I like Lizzo.
I like Lizzo too.
I like Lizzo.
I like Lizzo too.
I don't like Truth Hurts is like her staple song.
Yeah.
But I like Juice better, and I like Tempo, the one with Missy.
Okay.
That's the new track, whatever. Like, yo, those tracks and stuff, whatever, they hit. But remember we were saying earlier and stuff with the Lizzo, with the why men great till they gotta be great. And that's a line from Truth Hurts. What does that line mean to you?
I had thought about it, and just listening to the song Truth Hurts, breaking down what she's actually singing about, leads me to believe that, women, when they first see a dude that they like, or they meet somebody like, or they're talking to the dude for the first time, they have, I want to call it, great expectations.
Like the Shakespeare play. Okay.
So, they might have one or two conversations. Oh, this guy's a really nice guy. This guy's got his wits about him. He's doing this, that, and the third, and so forth. But Marv, me and you, we've had this previous conversation. Whenever you're meeting somebody for the first time, you're always putting your best foot forward.
Right.
She ain't seen her other foot that's stepping in some shit.
True.
Right. Now, once you get her, and now you're letting your guard down, she may be starting to see stuff that she never seen before. In a time where she's now looking for you to be great, you no longer seem great, or you no longer that great was just an illusion. You understand? So why men great is the illusion until they gotta be great. When they gotta be great, they're not great. That's the reality.
See, all right. And so how I took that line and stuff, whatever, is that when she said that, I looked at it like she never realized, like from the point in the song and stuff, she never realized and stuff, whatever, how great I am till we came to some shit. Till we came to a trying situation and stuff and everything like that, whatever, right? And then I was like, but why do you have to wait to see that in a person and stuff, whatever? Like, my thing and stuff is that you can't understand that I'm just a genuinely good person or a great person.
Yes.
Why do you need to say that, oh, I need to be in this trial situation and stuff for that to realize it's real? I understand calm seas never make the best sailors. Right. So you don't know until you go to some shit.
Right.
But just to be with somebody or interact with somebody and stuff, whatever, don't you have like a set bar set? Like, I don't know, maybe it might be just me. Like if I meet somebody brand new, if I'm dating somebody and stuff, whatever, be like, okay, let's say her personality might be at a 6.
Right.
I'm not planning to change that and stuff for her. If shit grows and stuff or goes down, that's all on her.
Right.
And like, if I know, like, you know, she doesn't like to have sex like that and everything, like whatever, like she's like more of a twice a week kind of girl, maybe, you know, 4 times a month type of woman.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to change all that type of stuff, whatever, because I gotta hope you on some freak level like me.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to make you great. You better be great on your own.
Because
if you're not great on your own, and you have these set expectations right there.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to go past that, because my expectations, low expectation, high rewards.
But that's
how I took it.
That's how you took it.
That's how I took it.
Because then, okay, I see. I can see that. But then, how do you start off great then? Because she's saying,
resume, baby.
Why men great till they gotta be great?
Right.
So is she of the opinion that, okay, you're great as you're saying it, but I gotta make you better great?
I thought it was like I thought it was more action speak louder than words type of thing, because I can tell you and stuff like that. I'm fucking marvelous out here and everything like that, whatever.
You marvelous in these streets?
I'm marvelous in these streets.
But I gotta tell you, I'm not your average.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. But then now, when I'm in some situations and stuff, whatever, I'm like, if I'm to meet a woman, like, yeah, I'm marvelous in the bed, and then I'm not marvelous in the bed, it'd be like, this nigga acting great, but he ain't great. Then, you know, then I get that. But until I gotta be great, whatever, I'm like, yo, you gotta put me in a situation and stuff, whatever, and don't have your expectations too high when you meet me. The biggest issue, if you put me on a pedestal, I'm gonna let you down. Yeah. I'm the king of perverts. I have part-time Tourette's, and I'm not for everyone. Yeah. So don't put me way up there and stuff, whatever. If you know that for a fact, I might do something on the lines of being a pervert. I might say some things that might be out of pocket. Like, don't put me up there. I'm not great, whatever. Until you see me do some shit, then just taking it from yourself, like, you know what? This person has potential.
You heard him, ladies. He ain't great till he great.
I ain't shit. I ain't shit.
He ain't shit.
What, Red Man? My first name must be he ain't shit. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah. Facts. That's how I feel. So, okay, in the realms of being a great man and stuff, whatever, I wonder what those great men do and stuff for PDA. Like, what is the kind of PDA that's okay for your generation? Because, you know, we got a 10 years gap between us. For your generation, what's a acceptable PDA? Holding hands, getting a hand job in public, or your girl grabbing your ass in public? You seem like a grabbing ass type of public type of dude.
I would say anywhere from holding hands to the ass grab.
So you let your woman grab your ass in public?
No, not me. Not me. Her grab I'll grab her ass.
No. So she can't grab your ass?
No. You keep your hands off my booty in public.
But
I'm gonna grab your ass in public.
But some women, like, all right, I get told all the time by some women and stuff like that, I don't have ass and stuff like that. I'm like, and that's cool. Yeah. I made peace with that and stuff like that. But okay, let's say the quote unquote dude with a nice ass or something on him. That'd and everything. Me. All right, so if you got a nice ass and she want to grab your ass in public, she can't grab your ass? That's your woman.
Nah, she can't.
That's your woman.
This is okay, but she can't grab my ass in public. She gonna make me feel all weird.
What? So she questioning your manhood?
Listen, man.
Because he squeezed on your cheeks?
If she slap my ass cheek or pat my ass in public, we're gonna fight.
Well, why? Why is it a fighting thing? She just want to show some PDA. Let everybody know this is her boo cake. This is her man.
I'm great till I gotta be great.
Yo, and you put in the situation, you're not acting great, man.
Nah.
Like, what is that an ego thing on you and everything like that? Or what is it?
I don't know, man. Can your woman grab your ass in public?
I don't got no ass. She wanna give it a shot. You said you had a great ass.
Can she grab your back?
She can grab my back.
Your back?
Why not?
Okay?
She can grab my back and everything like that. I'm like, yo, be like, that's right. I'm like, hopefully it's insinuating that I'm gonna hit that tonight, and we're good.
What would have been the amount of PDA that you've ever been displayed in public with?
That I seen or a woman did on me?
A woman's done to you.
I had a woman, like, well, not really a hand job, but she kind of put her hands in my pants. I had some jogging pants on. She just kind of put my hands and grabbed on it. I was like,
in public?
We were out.
Yo, that's wild.
We were out. So that's what I'm saying.
That's wild. Okay. Now. When we say in public, not out and about, but in the view of other people.
Oh, okay. So in the view of other people, I probably got like a little, I call it the caress. You know, they just rub on top of the pants.
Yeah.
I got one of those and stuff, like in the movie theater thing, whatever. It's like we're going ready to watch the movie, and I'm like, I ain't really want to watch the movie and stuff with her. And then the girl's like, and she rubbed right on top, like boom, boom. She rubbed on Tombstone. Yeah. Whatever, right? So when she rubbed on massages and stuff, whatever, she's like, well, later we can watch this movie, and then later we can make a movie. I'm like, okay.
Now,
I like where this night is going now.
You were more attentive?
Yeah,
You're a little bit more attentive to the movie now?
Yes, my soldier did stand at attention.
Nah, I got you.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, yo, and everybody's PDA is different. So I can imagine only people who probably seen it, they're probably looking like, oh shit, you know what he about to get into tonight? Be like, you're damn right. I see some situations where people went from kissing in public to like forgetting that they probably in public, they're probably in the zone. Yeah. I don't know if it might be drugs or in any case, but like they went at it like they were sucking off each other's face, and then the guy's hands went down her pants, and she just kind of kept going with the flow. And me being a pervert I am, I just kind of make sure I didn't walk too fast. I kind of took in the show.
You slow down a little bit?
Yeah, to take in the show as much as I could before they realized y'all not in the telly.
I remember this one thing caught on. I don't know if it was a phone it was caught on, but the two couple, and I think I don't know if they were on drugs. I don't know if they were drunk, or maybe they were just super affectionate with each other, but they were in the middle of the subway underground platform having sex.
Couldn't wait, man. You know, Sleepy Brown, you know her song? I can't wait, I can't wait. Sometimes you just can't wait. Look, there was a situation, not me, somebody I went to the club with. It was them and their woman at the time, and they were dancing and stuff with it. I just remember the song. It's that song, Tempted to Touch. Okay, so you know how to be for the end. They had that whole vibe going on. Yeah. And like I said, I'm looking at stuff, whatever, and she had this moan of ecstasy on her face during the club lights and everything. Yeah. And I'm looking like, yo, she overfilling this song and stuff, whatever, right? Yeah. And then when you look close enough, whatever, my man basically, he just pushes things to like the flip for the skirt, and he's getting it in right down the dance floor. So I'm looking like, that is PDA times 100.
That's PDA.
Yeah, because I'm looking like they humping on the dance floor, legit. Yeah. So I'm like, some people just can't wait.
No. That happens a lot in public pools.
Ew. H2UK. I
don't mean to, spoil your swimming or anything like that.
You kind of did, actually. I just jump in and stuff, not knowing I'm going to get in there with some sperm cells and stuff from another man.
What's that floating in? Hopefully the chlorine kill it before it, it get close to you.
I hope. I don't know. I just feel like, let me say, like for my generation and stuff, whatever, I think PDA goes a little bit longer because I want to see the older generations that I look at. Like for me, when I was younger, I remember I used to watch those shows where was it Leave It to Beaver and all those type of things, those old school shows. Yeah. And husband was in one bed and wife was in another bed. Yes. So I don't expect PDA from like older generations and stuff like that. So that's why when I do see it, like it's emotional I get into that bag like, that it's still out there and stuff, whatever. Because I'm like, y'all had to get to some kind of point before you guys became married and stayed married for so long. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like when I see, and I guess to work this way back from oldest to like towards my level, I see the PDA and stuff gets a little bit better. Like I couldn't tell you and stuff, whatever. I seen like an older couple like in their 60s, like walking into their house and stuff, whatever, giving each other like a kiss, like, hi, honey, how's your day? Mwah. I can't fathom that. Right. I feel like they're just probably like, you know who I am, I know who you are, leave me the hell alone. So I don't see no PDA going on with that. Okay. So if I go somewhere, so if I see like an older couple and stuff holding hands or doing some stuff like that, whatever, it hits me in the feels.
Yeah. But I think that's old school though, you step into your house, you kiss your wife. Hi, honey, I'm home.
Some people don't.
Yeah, some people don't, but I think like that's an old school thing. I think it may happen less now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when it gets into the house and stuff, it's no longer PDA. It's now private display of affection. Right. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like out and about, people don't hold hands. I like to hold hands. I like long walks.
I like to hold hands.
Shut your lying ass. So you don't seem like a whole hand type of dude, man. Shut your lying ass.
Nah, I don't do it often, but I mean,
every lunar eclipse, right?
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's not.
But sometimes, certain situations you just can't be holding hands.
Such as you're gonna come with some situation that's not gonna be damn near real. So y'all can't go to the grocery store together. Like, honey, look, hold hands before you guys pick up the shopping cart.
All right, but you may hold hands before you pick up the shopping cart.
Right.
But once you pick up the shopping cart, are you still gonna be holding hands?
No, but I mean, you could. If y'all going from aisle to aisle and stuff, like, look at us, we're holding hands.
No, that's just damn awkward.
You see,
What's wrong with you? Honey, pass me the cereal. Hold on, let me let go of your hand first. Grab the cereal, put the cereal, and grab back her hand. No, nigga.
I mean, it could happen. It could happen. That's all I'm saying and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, you make it seem like it's a bad thing and stuff, whatever. I think it's a I guess to that quote unquote typical man thing.
Yeah.
We leave the PDA to the women. So that's what I'm saying. If we're leaving the PDA to the women and stuff, whatever, what's wrong with her putting her hand in your back pocket while y'all walking?
No, she can put her hand in my back pocket. Just don't squeeze my ass. Yeah, don't squeeze.
Okay. So no squeezing. I'm saying, like, do you think that's more a people type of thing or a man type of issue? Like, I feel like some things and stuff like that, like PDA, men aren't supposed to allow to show PDA like that, or they weren't taught to show PDA.
Right.
Because it's kind of like a woman type of thing. So I'm like, when it comes to therapy now, like, is that something that counseling or talking or therapy could kind of break that barrier down, that is no a man or woman thing, it's just a person in love?
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so.
I mean, I think between the two, I think men, we need therapy a lot more. But I think we're in denial. Like, I was telling somebody, I'm like, I don't fuck with baseball like that.
Right.
Playoff time, I'll watch a baseball, whatever, right?
Right.
Because baseball is America's pastime. If you got time to pass, you'll go to a freaking baseball game. There's no time limit.
No.
So if you're sitting there and stuff and everything, like, whatever, say like you and I go there and stuff like that, well, we different type of dudes, whatever, but we talk.
Yeah.
But if we're two dudes that don't talk and everything, like, whatever, we'll just be sitting there drinking a beer, wait for like a hit or something spectacular to go off and be like, Jenny's going off to college. Oh yeah, Tim's opening up his first record store.
Yeah.
Foul ball. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they went, because they could have had that same conversation.
Yeah.
In a little home setting and just watch the game.
They could have, but I think there's something about being in the open air
to make it look more manly.
I think that's what it is, because I'm not a huge baseball fan,
right?
In any means myself, right? And like you, just like any sports, when it comes to playoff times, I'm more in tune with what's going on. But I've been to a few Blue Jay games where being there is a whole lot different than watching it on TV. 100%.
So you buying like $15 beer just to sit there.
You sit there, you chill.
When I can invite you over my spot, I got a big enough TV that $15 beer could buy a pack of beer, a 6-pack of beer that both of us could drink, and we could just shoot the shit, just keep it real the same goddamn way.
Yeah, right. but it's the experience and the atmosphere is so much different, man. Like, I find myself, I pay more attention to the baseball game
when you're there.
When I'm there. And the fact that you don't hear the color commentators. There's no commercials. Like, you see what's happening, you see what's happening on the field.
All the time. Right.
You understand? You getting that little in between stuff, like, because when it goes to commercial break, they do stuff in between.
They do the stuff, right? Yeah, but you're not seeing that.
Little entertainment stuff, but you're not seeing that.
Correct.
So you get that, right? So it's a whole different vibe when you're actually there. And if you're there with, a bona fide friend, then you're sharing that vibe. It's like, you're right. We could be sitting at home drinking beer in front of a TV.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, we don't have to go to the bar. we could sit at home and have drinks.
Facts.
But we go to the bar because it's entertaining.
I guess, or just, I don't know, because I guess like I look at it stuff as that you don't have to be a shrink to have the good convo, the real conversation and stuff for there. But I feel like in a more of an intimate setting, the real convo and stuff has a higher chance of brewing compared to out in the public.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you and stuff about like your banking finances and that situation and stuff for at the damn Blue Jay game.
No, we're not.
But if we're one-on-one and stuff, and I'm gonna ask you stuff, could you tell me what type of moves I should make, or do you have a number for a financial planner at your branch? It's more likely to come out in an intimate setting. So I feel like an intimate setting and stuff, whatever, we can get to more real shit compared to superficial shit.
Listen, man. Brothers don't want to hear anything about nothing intimate between them when they're sitting down here talking. They don't want to hear about no intimate settings, no nothing. And it's our upbringing. So you're right. I mean, therapy probably is more needed when it comes to men in regards to their sensitivity, right?
Right.
Their sense of self, right? And how they should view themselves. I think this is the biggest one. How they should view themselves opposed to how they think society should view them.
Oh, that's poetic, Doc.
Yeah, because a lot of times men are trying to live up to that standard of what they think a man should be.
It goes back to the Gillette commercial.
Yes.
With the toxic masculinity.
Yes, exactly.
All right. That's something to ponder upon, sir.
Yeah, man. Something to think
you
about.
Dr. Phil'd me.
It's something to think about, man. I'm glad we had this moment.
No, bless your heart.
I feel better.
Okay.
This was our session.
In therapy, this is called a breakthrough.
This was a breakthrough?
This was a breakthrough. Let's get to the question of the week, man. Are you in control of your thoughts, or are your thoughts in control of you?
Your thoughts are in control of you.
I agree to that, but why? Let me hear you.
Because before you can act upon it, you have to think about it.
Some people work by impulse too.
But even with the impulse, you still got to think about it before you act impulsively.
I don't know. See, and I see, here's my dilemma. So all right, in the anime world, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, people who don't know about how Dragon Ball is, but in Dragon Ball, Goku has this new level. It's called Ultra Instinct.
Okay.
Right? And I feel that, me personally, Ultra Instinct is like you can't go by thoughts. It's just like your body just has to move.
Right.
That's the main thing when they tell you, when the man learns it.
Yeah.
Your body just moves on its own and stuff. Muscle memory.
Yeah.
You don't feel anything. You can basically fight with your eyes closed.
Right.
Right? Since I became a father, I feel like I unlocked Ultra Instinct. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the ground playing PlayStation or something, and I feel like this little terrorist son of mine and stuff is about to fall off the couch.
Yes.
Whatever. And I straighten him up so he doesn't fall.
Yes.
And then when I turn my back and stuff, whatever, I see him falling, and my body just moves on its own. Controller gets dropped, and I cuff him perfectly and save him from hitting the ground.
Yes.
I never thought about catching him at that moment. My body just moved. It's like a parental thing just went off. So that's I'm like, yo, sometimes you can, you might not be in your thoughts.
Yeah, but you know what? I still say it's your thoughts controlling you. But in a situation like that,
yeah,
your thoughts your subconscious thought is doing the dictating.
So my subconscious don't want my son to hurt himself, so it just automatically came to the forefront.
It automatically bypasses
because my mind was on
else.
Call of Duty.
Right, yes. So your subconscious thought bypasses, because, I mean, we're sitting here, we're talking, we're doing a show, this, that, and the third, right? But everything that's happening in our surroundings is being caught by our subconscious mind.
Gotcha.
Whether we acknowledge it
or not,
right? So now, in a situation like that with your son, yeah, you're playing Call of Duty, you're into it, but the subconscious mind is always saying to itself, "Hey, accidents can happen at any time."
Right? Be prepared to catch this little punk.
Be prepared. I know you kicking ass right now, but something could happen.
Yeah.
Right? So now, when he makes his move now, and he about to teeter-totter off the couch, your subconscious is kicking in. That's why you're acting automatically. That's why you're not thinking you're thinking about it. But the thought is there. The thought is there. You can't do it's like the question that we had. Is it possible to think about something without imagining it in your mind, without having a mental picture of it? It's almost impossible to do that.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have some kind of imagery and stuff, whatever you're doing per se. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like your thoughts are in control
even
of
you talking about X, I'm picturing X on the couch.
Right.
About to fall off, right? And I'm picturing all of what you're telling me.
Right.
I'm not there. It's not me. That this is my thought. These are my thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I have it as the thoughts dictate your actions, as opposed to your action follows or dictates your thoughts.
So subconsciously and stuff, whatever, that thought is then there. So that's why most people still feel like they're in control more than their thought, because it's a subconscious type of thing, rather a regular conscious thought.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're unconscious of a lot of things. It's funny because it's so easy. Like I say this all the time. It's so easy to be driving and your mind just wandered.
Yeah.
Because you've been driving for so long that everything is automatic. It's muscle memory. You don't say to yourself, I got to keep my two hands on the steering wheel. I got to turn left. I got to turn right to keep the car centered. I got to, I got to gas. I got to brake. I got to gas. I got to brake. I got to watch the car in front of me. I got to watch my speed. Like, all this stuff is now
going on.
Happening.
Shit. When you break it down like that, there's a lot of things going on when you drive now.
There's a lot of things that you're doing while you're driving that you don't think about.
Right.
It just happened to you. It's just happening, but your subconscious mind is doing all of that.
Yeah, because I remember I turned my head up today. I seen somebody had the driving school shit on top of their car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, they're teaching somebody how to drive in there. And I thought about when I went to driving school, like when I was like 15, 16.
Yeah.
And I thought about, was it the 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock stance
right.
on the steering wheel?
Yes.
But my greedy ass was driving and eating and stuff for there. So I had like a 7 o'clock and French fry. So when I had a 7 o'clock in the French fry, I was like, oh, the shit they teach you compared to shit you do later.
The shit you do later.
And this is all I'm thinking about. Me while I'm driving to my destination.
But while you're driving to your destination. You're not thinking about the mechanics.
All the mechanics, you're right.
You're not thinking about nothing about the mechanics.
You're right.
But when you were learning how to drive, it was all about the mechanics.
Right. Until those mechanics became subconscious things.
Exactly.
And they're plugged in to just automatically happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at 2 breakthroughs.
I was about to say, Mark, we're just breaking right through here.
2
We're
breakthroughs
breaking right through here, Mark.
Right through the barrier, folks.
I don't know. This is the breakthrough episode. This is what it is.
Why you gotta be great until you break through great? Yo. All right, man. Let's get to the just ask the sons. You ready?
I'm ready, man. Ask away, man.
Ask the sons. This one comes from Brutus_Beefcake69. Questionable. No pause needed. Just questionable.
Questionable.
No pause needed. His question is: I cannot stand people. What kind of job should I go for?
Definitely don't become a police officer.
That's facts. The only thing I can think of and stuff job wise that comes off the head is a grave digger.
Grave digger?
Because I feel like, yo, you don't like people and stuff and everything. Like you're just kind of one on your own. Because you're gonna dig graves and stuff, whatever, like after dark.
Yeah.
So nobody really can mess with you and stuff like that, whatever. I guess if they think you coward enough, they might send somebody with you. But
I think we can come up with 3. I'm gonna say window cleaner.
Window clean for those high ass buildings?
Yeah.
I guess because you might not be able to see them on the inside, but if you guys can see each other, they might want to wave at you.
You ain't gotta wave back. You ain't gotta interact. You can act like you don't see that shit.
Window cleaner. Okay, what's another one?
Listen, if you hate people, that's probably one of the best jobs to have because you can ignore the hell out of people and it not be a problem.
That's true. Be like, hey, you're the window cleaner and stuff. We're seeing you clean the 16th floor.
And meanwhile,
I didn't see you.
You acting like they ain't even there.
Yeah.
You can't hit them on the other side of the glass.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You got another job to add in there or no?
Hold on. Nah, you're gonna have to interact at some point with that one.
Yeah. You gotta interact with people some shape or form, but there's a few of them.
Yeah, but there's a few of those standalones that you can knock out.
Next question comes from Jose BH. Why are we our own worst critics? Because I think everybody, my thing is stuff. I think everybody in their own head has a line of like perfection or zenith.
Yes.
And when you don't feel like you hit that mark and stuff, whatever, that's when you start feeling like a type of way.
Yeah. And only you know that boundary within yourself that you set for yourself.
Sun Tzu, the only limits are the limits you put on your own mind.
Well, there you go, right? Some people might think you've already achieved what you need to achieve when really you haven't. But only you know that.
Only you know.
Right? So then that's why I would say, yeah, you set this great expectation on yourself.
Yeah, that's why we are our own worst critics. We need to stop doing that.
We're our own worst critics just for that reason. We already great, but we still trying to be great.
Just trying to be great. Wasmatic says, how come you can make threats in a rap song, but if you said it on social media, it's illegal and could face possible jail time?
Okay.
I always wondered that.
Okay, so now when you say it on social media, are you directing it to anybody?
But if I'm saying it in a song, I'm directing it directly to you.
Yeah, but I mean, there's almost a difference within the song. Listen to what I'm saying. When you're making music and you're beefing with somebody, right? I want to say 8 out of 9 times, it's not confrontational.
On the music or social media?
No, just between you and that actual person. It's not confrontational.
In the music?
That beef stays on or stays within that music, right?
Okay.
Stays in between the records, right? And it's almost of the belief that, hey, while you're still beefing, your goal is still to make music and sell music. You understand?
Okay.
So from an audience perspective...
So it's easier to sell the music than it is to sell the drama.
Right. From an audience perspective...
Right. You're just doing it for the music.
You're just doing it for the music. You don't necessarily have to be beefing. It doesn't necessarily have to be beef. I mean, there could be tensions. You can be. I mean, there can be actual beef, but it's not ever going to be confrontational, right?
Right.
Just like boxers, right?
Right.
They going in there to beat the shit out of each other,
right?
Right. Before they go in there, you know, they do the weigh-ins and stuff like that. They talking a whole bunch of smack to each other.
In the words of great Mike Tyson, each unborn children.
There you go. After the matches happen, you know, they touching gloves and that's it. So for profession-wise, they beefed. When has nothing to do with profession, they ain't beefing. So I look at music the same way. If I'm, you know, 2 rappers who gunning for the top.
If this is your profession,
right,
it's okay. But if it's not your profession,
if we look at battle rappers say the most disrespectful stuff, to one another.
What?
But they understand it's within the pretext of that. You know what I mean? It's a battle. This is what we're doing. This is what we're known for doing, right? This is what is expected. It's come to be expected. Whereas in a social media aspect, it has nothing to do with that. When you're beefing with somebody on social media, you're actually beefing with somebody, regardless if you see them or not.
So that's where it is. Okay.
You're actually beefing with somebody. And that's why I say, is a threat directed to an actual person? Because I could be like, yo, I feel like slapping a motherfucker is silly.
Right.
that's not gonna get me charged.
Right.
Right? But once I say, yo, I feel like I can smack Marv motherfucking silly, then now it's a threat to Marv. I could be charged for that.
Battery.
I could be charged for that.
Okay. Profession. I get it now. I get it. Okay, man. Feel that. So say the Suns for the week. So say the Suns, I got turn your silver linings into gold.
Turn your silver linings into gold. So say the Suns. So say the Suns.
That's how I feel, man. I'm good, man. I'm good for today. You good?
I'm good for today, man. Just want to say peace, love, and unity to the fans out there. A lot of shit's going on in the world, but we can't let it deter us from being the best that we can possibly be for ourselves, which would in turn reflect on the rest of the world. I got this thing that, me and a colleague of mine was beatboxing. I call it the blade of grass. Not gonna drop it on you guys now, but I promised my colleague that one episode we're gonna do it. And it was a profound conversation that we had. It was, it was something that I don't know if it was the weed I was smoking that was talking at that time. It could be. But I mean, we really spoke about, and came up with some really profound stuff. So he's like, yo, this is like a Podical Sons topic. And I said, yo, 100%. And what we were talking about was 100% real. So it was deep. So I don't think it's something that could probably be condensed into maybe a 15-minute, 30-minute, maybe it might just be a 45-minute conversation and then a back and forth with that topic after that. So we'll sit down and we'll kind of meld it up because I do want to drop it. But for right now, I'll just say, yo, just be that blade of grass that you can be. We're all blades of grass. Just think about it like that, and then we're gonna expand on the topic later on down the road. But yeah, man, do what you're supposed to do, man. Like us, subscribe to us, whatever platform you're listening to. We're out here, man. Mm-hmm. We're on all the socials. Friend us on Twitter, friend us on Facebook, friend us on IG. You know what I mean? Wherever you can friend us, wherever you can subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Get the notifications, man. And we promise we got some big stuff coming up in the future. We in some new digs right now as we speak, so there's a lot of things coming towards your way. And that's all I got, Marv.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius, that genius has its limits. Peace and love, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.
The Podical Sons with not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.